It is the Propel Batwing drone with the onboard 360 HD camera, and it can do aerial stunts. So 4 months at about $20 a month with the extended holiday return policy. This is no risk. It is going to be one of the hottest gifts of the year, no doubt about it. Oh, super cool. $79. We're already taking basically a flex payment off the price. And that, what you're looking at on your TV right there, is actual drone footage from this showstopper. And Joe Harrison is here, and he right now is operating this Batwing superhero drone. And he's pretty much a superhero himself with our electronics and super dad, Joe Harrison.
It's good to see you.
Hey, good to see you too.
Such a cool item to have, a drone. You see a lot of drones that are out there, but this one is designed like the Batman Batwing. So if your kids are comic book characters, they're fans of that, you're gonna love flying this one around. But it's brought to you by Propel, which means that they're the #1 drone manufacturer in North America right now. It is so easy to fly. Look how you can just hover it right there in midair. It is so steady, and the reason why you want it to be steady, because you have that high definition camera that's on the front. I can rotate it 360 degrees. There are 2 speeds on it. Right now I'm in the slow speed, but if I kick it up a notch now, if Jorge, if you want to back up just for a second, I can do a flip on it. Here we go. First my button, it does cool little flips. So now I've got a couple different stunts I can do with it too. So it's really that advanced drone. Then when you're ready to land it, I can land it in my hand, or I can also, it does the auto land too. It's such a cool thing to do, but it's designed to look like the Batman Batwing. So it's a really cool feature. First time we've ever had it here at HSN.
Okay, so we're launching it right now. That's one of the reasons why it's our showstopper. Plus, the price is fantastic. Look, I think here's an update. Already we only have 500 because so many people have been shopping for this on hsn.com. When it comes to the holidays, I know some of us feel a lot of pressure. We want to get the perfect gift. We want to be the superhero of the family. We want to be super nana, super grandpa, super somebody, super you. And you want them to love it. Here is the answer. And it is on 4 monthly payments. You have until the end of January. In terms of return policy, you just pop it into a box, and let me tell you, this is going to be opened immediately and used immediately on Christmas morning.
It even comes pre-wrapped. So you don't even have to buy the wrapping paper for you. It is incredible, but it's also incredibly easy to fly.
Okay,
so I want to show the remote real quick, because if your kids or you've ever used an Xbox or a PlayStation, set up perfectly just like that. So you have 2 different controls. This is your direction control, so left, right, forward, backward, and this is your altitude. It also allows you to do the 360-degree spins. Now, when you see the buttons on here, they're also giving you different additional buttons. Let me turn it upside down so you can see. Here's the different speed buttons. So there are 3 speeds to it: a beginner, an intermediate, and an advanced speed. So really set up for everyone's level. There's also a start, auto land, auto take off. So now you don't have to worry, how do I get this in the air? You tap that one little button right there. That's the calibration, but it's already calibrated out of the box. Then you also have the camera that's on there too, and that's how you do your 360-degree stunt mode. But if I want to take this off, all I do is I push this one button, and then my drone will automatically start flying. Okay. That simple, that easy when it comes to Propel.
That was fast.
Oh, let me bring it back. Sorry about that.
Come on back. Okay, now I look at you, Joe, and I think, Joe, one of my friends, is a drone expert. What about for someone who's never flown a drone before? I know you just said that, but can you just like take me through a beginner's mind moment? So when you end up flying a drone like this, so there are a lot of drones that are at this price range and even higher, where they don't have some of the features that are on here. Like this has a 6-axis gyro designed to keep it nice and steady. Like I'm not adjusting the altitude at all. I'm just adjusting the direction. There's so many drones where you're constantly going up and down because it doesn't have these advanced features that are built inside. This gives you truly that ultimate control. And the other thing about having a drone like this is that because it's so steady, it makes it easier to fly. There's so many drones where because you're doing that constant fighting, you get frustrated with it, and then you'll just end up... You walk away. You'll walk away with it. Right. This is also made out of reinforced plastic, so if it crashes, it's designed to crash. And it can take a pounding against the wall, it can take a pounding if it drops, and you also see it's got a cage around the blades, so it's designed to protect those blades that are on there too. But you can do so many cool things with it. It's so quick and so agile because it has that advanced 6-axis gyro that's in there. It's one of the really advanced features that you barely find at drones at this price, but leave it up to Propel. You're gonna see this drone out there in the malls, and they're gonna be at this price and a lot higher.
higher, and it's not gonna have all the extra features, including the extra bonus replacement blades. The blades.
The blades, which are more important.
Exactly, because if you crash it, for some reason my cat likes to chew on my blade, so we end up changing them out. But it has rechargeable battery that's already built inside, so you don't even need batteries for it.
Okay, here's the deal. I think some of us think like, people like Joe are drone people like me are not. But Joe is saying everybody can play with drones. Everyone can enjoy this new technology. And actually, it's new, right? But it's gone through this curve of where it's become even more user-friendly. So if you bought one or looked at one last year and then you wrote them off, like, oh, drones aren't for me, I want you to reconsider, because this is that next generation. This is that more user-friendly. This is that everyone can play. And also with the auto liftoff and landing, those trickier parts are now super, super easy, right? So it's like driving an automatic versus a standard manual car. There are the features. Hey, I'm gonna name this one. The built-in HD camera. So we need to talk about how you can get footage of your neighborhood. You can get footage of all kinds of different gatherings, you know, the carolers and all that. You can do still shots too. Those 360 stunt rolls we've been showing you, and then the 6-axis gyro keeps the drone stable. We got more. There's also this 3 speed settings, the Switchblade technology, the indoor-outdoor, I love that you can do either, and then the micro SDHC input.
Well, it's got really everything you want. And when you have that, it's also, you can belong to part of the Propel Flight School or the Flight Club. So once you sign up and register your drone, it's a lifetime of replacement parts, replacement blades. So if you need more, you've got them right there. But I want to show you the design of the drone. And there are a lot of drones at this price that are really itty-bitty and made out of foam. If you crash a foam drone, the foam breaks off, it's never gonna fly great again. This is designed to that reinforced plastic. It's got the blade guard on the bottom, so it's gonna protect it. And I also love that they put those advanced features like the lights. You might be saying, well, why do you really need lights? Lights are great because the 2 back lights, they let you know that's the back direction. The 2 white lights let you know that's forward. So when you're flying it at night and flying it around the house, you can see exactly what's going on. And then there's that high definition camera, so you can capture some amazing footage, whether you're flying it indoors or outdoors. And that's key to this. This is so versatile, you can fly this inside and outside if you want to. And you have a flight range of about 200 feet. Most drones fly about 30, 40 feet, and then they disconnect from the remote control, and then they just keep taking off. This, you can fly up to 200 feet, and if you have more than 1 child, you can actually fly up to 8 drones at the same time. And I love the design. This is the first and ever Batman design we've ever had. We call it the Batwing. It is perfect. If your kids are a big fan of Batman's a superhero, this is the perfect drone for them.
Okay, you can get multiples. You can take video. You know, there are a lot of drones you can't take. It's not a camera, right? It's a drone, but no camera. This has your still as well as video camera. We even wrapped it for you, so pick up as many as you can. Speaking of which, we now have fewer than, we're probably in that 350 zone with everybody who's getting a hold of us right now. Joe, the moment has come with 2 minutes left. Are you gonna let me drive this thing, man?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. All right, so here's, I'm gonna go ahead and put it down. Put it down on the ground, so let me get it a little.
This is gonna be good TV, people. Okay.
Now remember what I said, so let's let it soft. All right, so here we go. All you do is there's one button you have to push.
Which one?
The start lane, because I know Siobhan's never flown this, so once you fly this, then this is your direction.
Okay, I'm gonna push this button.
Yep, go ahead and push it.
Okay. Oh, wow, did you see it? I feel like a pro already.
There you go. Now just start giving it a little bit of direction. Go left and go right, go forward, go backward.
Nice.
And if you want to get it a little bit more adventurous, then you give it a little bit more altitude. Watch out for the TV.
Look at that.
Oh, there, you landed right next to the TV.
I did that on purpose, everybody. And it didn't hurt the TV or the drone.
Well, it's got the blade guard that's on there, so it doesn't hurt it at all. Now, I'll go ahead and put it down on the ground, and then we can take this thing off again.
This is him saying, Siobhan, I'm going to now put it on the ground.
If you want to do the start.
So then I push the button again.
Yeah, you push the start, and then it'll allow you to take off again. Ooh. I think, actually, you know what? I think we're running out of batteries. We were flying it earlier. It's giving me the flashing light, so it lets us know.
Okay, so it lets you know. So then how long does it take to recharge them?
It takes about 40 minutes to recharge, and you get about 15 minutes worth of flight time out of every charge. So, you know, the great thing is you're not constantly replacing those batteries. I love that as a parent because I bought so many toys for my kids that are always replacing those batteries. And eventually, in a couple months, you spend more on batteries.
Can we show this? Can we show what you're doing there? I want to show this when the video's up. Because I just want to show you how, what you're just replacing it.
Just replacing the battery. So
that's it.
There's the extra battery, or there's the battery you're gonna get with it. So I just pop it in there, and that's all there is to it. And it gives me a little signal letting me know it's ready to, it's ready to pair up. So I take my remote control, I turn it on, and then I pair it up, and it's ready to go. It's that simple.
I love you and I love this.
It's so cool. You want to do it again?
Tell your lovely wife, Nicole, I said hi. Okay, so I push this button.
Push the start button. And there you go.
Oh, this is rewarding.
And then you just fly it around.
This is deeply satisfying, you guys.
That's how easy it is. And the reason why Siobhan's having such a good time making it easy, and it's crash resistant too. So the thing is, it has those 6-axis gyros that keeps it nice and stable. It has that one button, the start button, that lifts it right off the ground. And you can fly it inside, outside, you are good to go.
The fact that I even got it to take off is deeply satisfying for me, Joe. But it really is the user-friendly part. I'm just hanging out, having a blast. But look, I am an absolute beginner. There's no doubt about it. If you are an absolute beginner, or you know your kids are super pros already, they're going to love it for all of the everything in between, getting started as well as all of the advanced features. So that's why I think this makes such a great gift. Maybe it's something that someone would never buy for themselves, but they love the idea of something novelty, something new, and they love photography. This is going to give them 360 camera views, video or still. So it's that next generation. I hope you're going to get this. I hope you're going to try it out for yourself. Maybe pick up 2, one for you, one for them, and you can actually all of them work together up to 8 that will interact with each other. Comes already gift boxed, for goodness sakes, not just gift boxed, but wrapped. All you need to do is to from, we can handle that. And through Delivery Direct, we can send it to someone else's house. Woo! See what I'm saying to you? It is a blast. $79.90, that's a special price. We have a rechargery, that's a new word, rechargeable battery that is included. And you can get advanced like Joe, or just getting started is such a thrill. That was a blast, and it was only a second. Okay, 4 months at $19.90.